Fans, now it's time for our brand new segment, Boring.
Check it out. You can read about it. Unbelievably boring. It's so boring.
Guys, what do you think about the entertainment on the MCG scoreboard at half time?
Boring.
Hey guys, can I be boring this week?
Yeah, whatever.
Cool. So, like, what's our topic for the week?
Dunno. Beats me.
What about media scrums?
You mean scum?
Yeah.
That'll work. You reckon?
Cool.
Boring. Am I going okay, Who's?
Yeah.
Thanks. Do you need a script for this?
Thanks.
Here's your whistle, Pete.
Oh, thanks.
You got a song about Danks, Pato?
No. As if. Boring. You know, he said I 29 times in 5 minutes of television during the week. I. Boring.
What's boring about Jackie Boy?
Nothing.
Look, the issue here is King, McClure and John Routh wanting Rewalt to be boring. I can't believe you don't understand.
Doesn't John Ralph call himself the Buzz?
Buzz? What a tosser!
Have you ever read his article?
Yeah.
So boring.
Boring.
God, I hate AFL spin.
What, like tanking doesn't exist?
Exactly.
The umpire's getting different instructions every week.
And that.
Matthews and Bartlett, the rulers of the rules.
They're the worst. God, it's boring.
Boring.
What is that thing?
Pretty green.
It's boring.
No, it's a knot.
Mate, it's boring.
It's a knot.
I'm telling you, it's boring.
It's a knot.
Look at it. It's boring.
It's a knot.
I think Bartlett put it there. Boring.
What you guys doing?
Watching GWS.
What's the score?
Lose by 40.
Is that all?
Goals. you play something, Pato?
No.
What are you laughing at?
I'm getting out of here.
Anything. Just anything.
No.
Boring. God, I hate diets. They never work.
Clearly.
Should try Jenny Craig.
I did. In Adelaide. Didn't work, mate.
Want some chips, Hose?
Oh. Thanks, Woody.
No worries.
Boring.
God, I'm bored.
Boring.
He's bored.
Everyone's bored.
I wish I could cry when I was bored.
Come back to us, Pato. We need a song. Down at the LCG, yeah. Kevin Butler's gone and changed those rules again. Cause we barrack for Melbourne. Push, bump, block, hold. Why the hell weren't we told? Back on attack day. Here comes the bye, and I say it's 4 points. I hear Maguire's got some tickets for King Kong. Here I am, stuck in New Zealand with Roo. Stand by, James Hurd.
This is a pretty boring show.
Boring.
So the Ashes start soon.
Boring.
Wimbledon's on at the moment.
Boring. That's boring.
What about their Tour de France?
You're kidding, aren't you, mate?
So boring.
There's a game on tonight. Really? Yeah.
Really?
Awesome. Is there? You know that, mate?
Go Pies.
Boring.
What are you reading?
Tuesday's paper. Mark Robertson says Harry O should pull his head in.
You know, I tried reading that article on the Herald Sun website and it had been removed.
Gee whiz, they've removed the chief football writer's article.
What are you reading, Who's?
Mate, I'm reading Mark Robinson's article from Wednesday, and that says we should all embrace Harry O.
You're supposed to embrace him if he's pulled his head in.
I don't know. His head must be in a spin.
360.
Funny. What? That's funny.
What is?
360 spin.
Is it?
Yeah, it's like a circle.
Well, laughing.
To a board.
Boring. Demetrio is on 360.
What do you say?
Nothing.
What'd they ask him?
Everything.
Everything?
Everything.
Sounds boring.
It was.
They asked him if he was embarrassed to be in charge of the biggest scandal in AFL, if not Australian sporting history.
No.
Idiots.
Idiots.
That's what I said.
Idiots.
Have to be like that for this.
It's raining.
Boring.
Did you hear about that feud between Patrick Smith and Rebecca Wilson?
You mean when she was saying that Asada was favouring the AFL over the NRL?
Yeah.
Nah.
Who's Patrick Smith? I've heard of Rebecca Wilson, but who's Patrick Smith?
Boring. Hey, how do you think the AFL's going to deal with this Asada scandal?
Dunno.
Hans?
Who can tell?
What do you think, Adam?
Well, same way they did with all their sandals.
You mean scandals?
Huh? Oh, yeah, the same way they did with all their scandals.
What are you laughing at?
Sandals.
What?
I reckon she'd laugh at Birkenstocks.
Who?
Birkenstocks. Boring.
Have you guys seen Access All Areas on the AFL website?
Nah. Huh?
Luke Darcy said that Carlton have got too many talls and they're too small in the forward line.
What's that even mean?
Yeah, what does that mean?
I don't know.
Can you access the players' showers?
Boring.
That letter was forged!
You're paying for my stool test, mate.
My music career is finished!
Yeah.
I'm just trying to do what's best for the show!
This is meant to be boring.
Richmond! Richmond!
Boring.
So what is disrepute?
Basically, the game is significantly lowered in the eyes of the general public.
Like not having a team in Tassie.
Yeah,
Well, like paying to watch GWS.
yeah.
Like the price of food.
Yep,
Goal line technology.
that'll do it.
Oh, and the rules changing all the time.
That too.
Jeez, so who's charging the AFL with disrepute?
I don't know.
Who's this guy?
I don't know. I'm supposed to be at home.
Boring.
Peptide, anyone?
One up. One, two.
I had one.
Thanks, mate.
What's going on?
Not sure. I don't know.
I don't know. Who's?
What?
Do you know what's going on?
With what?
I just read that the AFL 2IC, Gillon McLaughlin, has said the AFL weren't out there regularly monitoring what was going on, which is a lack of corporate governance, which is exactly what they just charged Essendon with.
Corporate what?
Did Essendon get charged with something?
Are you serious? Are you serious?
Aren't they a football club?
Who?
Essendon.
Everyone knows that.
I know the peptide.
I feel dizzy.
Pretty cool.
You got any thermosin?
Yeah, the pink one's with the motion.
heard Greg Denham on SEN say you can't call Sydney the Bloods.
What?
They used it on a promo. He said you can't call Sydney the Bloods, you got to call them the Swans.
Well, that goes to explain why Greg Denham is playing second fiddle to Patrick Smith at the Australian, doesn't it? Who's Patrick Smith?
I think this is Patrick Smith.
Do you ever call Sydney the Bloods?
Yes, all the time.
Yeah, good on you.
Because I used to follow South Melbourne, so that's why.
Nah, I don't think that was Patrick Smith.
Two alive.
I'll say.
Boring. I'm so glad the AFL drug scandal is over.
It's not over yet, who's? Starter still investigating. Apparently they've doubled the penalty for first-time offence from 2 years to 4.
Crikey.
Yeah, well, I heard Demetrio say that the fans are very, very pleased and grateful with the manner the AFL has handled it.
That can't be right.
Why not?
Well, it is.
Because of this? And how much faith have you got in the AFL's investigation into drugs in the sport?
Yeah, no, little or none.
Not much.
Delusional.